Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. This one I've been putting off for quite a bit. it's, it's been on my mind. So, you know that little promise I made about playing Genshin more after getting her? Thing is, it is bloody impossible for me to even get into this game. Like, when it came out, I was consistently playing it, grinding out all these artifacts, and now it's just like, no matter what I do, there's always this little piece of just being burnt out, or maybe I'm just not interested in the game anymore, which sucks because I spent a lot, got a ton of characters, and it's just like, and there's been rumors that they're bringing back, like they're finally bringing mounts out, and it's just like, that is something you should have had like day one, in my opinion, because walking back and forth. Kind of surprised I got as far as I did into Sumeru, and I called it quits. And especially getting like certain weapons, artifacts, it takes a toll. Constellations, but you gotta pull those characters. And this video is also comparing it a lot to Honkai Star Rail and why right now Honkai Star Rail is way better. Way better. And I'm gonna delve into that in a little bit. Just doing the positives and negatives of Genshin. I did just realize I should have started off the video like that, but it's fine. It's fine. At least some positives for Genshin would be the story, characters, and combat. Me, myself, not a fan of turn based. Some games can actually change my perspective. Like Baldur's Gate 3. Played the hell out of it, got to Act 3, and I think I got so overwhelmed with games I haven't finished it, which I gotta go back, start over, and do all that. Now the negatives for Genshin, and this is a fact, would be grinding the game. It's a fact. Like even if you are caught up, a new character comes out, you gotta go grind for those artifacts, the weapon, maybe try to pull that weapon because it's the best one for the character. It gets a lot. Plus, materials and artifacts. Like I said, it becomes a lot because then for artifacts, you have to get, depending on your build, you have to get the exact one for this character, which takes a lot of time. Yet you have a limit as to how many times you can do it per day, unless you want to spend, which is, and it just feels like it's a constant like keeping up to as well. It's like if you can't spend money, you just get behind. Like once I stopped spending money, I was like, this game is not, it's not really good to like free to play players or occasional spenders. Me, I was kind of, I'll admit, I was a whale and
Something
then
you wish
became
to report?
occasional
Go
spender,
on. You have my undivided attention.
which that's when you start kind of realizing it sucks because I loved this game, but I just can't get back into it. Now for Honkai Star Rail, and I'm still in the beginning. Yes, I need to record videos. I've been slacking. Gonna call myself out on this. Plus, kind of doing some other content. Now, positives for Honkai Star Rail. Surprisingly turn based. Auto fighting, which I love, because sometimes in a video I can just click auto fighting on and keep kind of talking. Plus, to make sure
What
my
could the
characters are
children
built
really
good.
do? Never mind. Let them do as
And
they
right off the
please.
bat, it feels pretty balanced. Compared to Genshin, you kind of had to walk around a lot more. Yet I like how linear it is. That I'm a big fan of. Some areas are open, like the underground area, but you're so limited to where you can go. It's kind of like I prefer that sometimes instead of this big open world. Like it, let me show an example because this can get too much. Now you can fast travel. It is like it gets to be quite a lot. And then the map is ever expanding like this. Oh my god. That's it's my fault I got so behind. Yeah, Burnout. This game and a lot of people struggle with it. Another thing about Honkai Star Rail is the story, honestly, is a lot darker. Genshin kind of teeters on mostly like sometimes PG, or they won't show like certain things. But Honkai, from what I've seen way later on, and I'm not even to those kinds of scenes, and then seeing where I'm at, like, ooh, I love the art style and where they're taking the story. Also, currency is given out every time you log in, about 10, I believe it's Primo Gems as well, because I've been logging in for the. I'm kind of an occasional spender. I do the $5, and I stacked it twice. But there's a whole nother thing where if you complete, I think, some objectives, those other ones can give you more, which is appreciative. Now the negatives, I'm like I said earlier, I'm still early on, so it's hard to think of some. I would say maybe keeping up. Yet since it's linear, it doesn't feel like that burnout I had with Genshin. Because Sumeru, I was kind of excited, got into it, and then quit. I mean, you can see I'm still in this one area. Did some dialogue after getting her, and then I couldn't. And it sucks. Maybe eventually I'll come back to Genshin. Yet that burnout still lingers. Which the answer to this video, in my opinion, and you guys can write in the comments what you think. Honkai Star Rail is far better. It just, but yeah, this video has kind of been a work in progress for a while, and set in the background. I also did this because I want to delete Genshin for storage. It takes a lot. Anyway, I hope all of you have a great day, and I will see all of you later.